There are 4 kinds of business owners who tries to get clients, and by the end of this video, hopefully I can give you some insights in terms of why are there some people who are so obnoxious when it comes to getting clients. By the way, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. The first kind of business person is what I call a hunter. People who are hunters are people who are very courageous. They muster up the courage because they're about to enter into the wilds, right? To risk the dangers of the jungle. And when they find a pack of animals, a herd of animals, they are target. They would throw as many stones as they can. Whatever ammo they have, they would throw it all in hopes of something hitting. They are the ones who likes to go around every group, every WhatsApp group, every Facebook group, PMing everyone, just promoting and promoting and promoting. They're just doing it all the time. So those are the hunters. The second type of business person are the trappers. The trappers now, they are a little bit smarter. So what do the hunters do? The hunters are the kind of people who they survey the lands, they take note, okay? They learn, they study the jungle, they study the herd, the target, the prey, and they know where their herd, the prey, goes. So they lay traps. So let's say they're hunting gazelles. They know where gazelles go, they study it. So these are, in real life, the professional marketers and agencies and consultants, and they set up elaborate funnels. And they set up elaborate mechanisms. I mean, they call it lead magnet. And they call you fishes, right? They call you prospects. They call you leads, right? Why? Because that's the mentality, that's a consciousness that you're having when it comes to business. You need to find your clients and you need to then hook your clients. Notice the languaging. You need to hook your clients into paying attention to you, and then you need to set up elaborate technical stuff from the top to the bottom so that they can be drawn into you, so that then you can figure out some ways to get on a call with them and close them, right? You see it? You see the mentality here? So those are the trappers. And if you're tired of hanging around people who are hunters and trappers, and if you're a purpose-driven individual who is looking to create impact using your income, I have an amazing community called Thrive Together, and I would love to have you here. The link is inside the description below. You will be able to find out everything that you need to know about Thrive Together before you actually join the community. And by the way, the community is free. Link in the description. Go and check it out. There are the third kind of business person, the third kind of business owner, business leader, business person, whatever. They are the farmers. Now, the farmers are a little bit different. They are secure in the knowing that if they till the land, if they work the land properly, nature will provide food. The laws of the universe will work in their favor. Now, the downside of being a farmer is that you gotta wait, which is the reason why most people aren't farmers. Most people are hunters and trappers. A very few minority of people are actually farmers. And what farmers do is that they very patiently study how things are done. They very patiently study the science and the mechanisms of how people work, how the land works, how the terrain works. They very carefully select the plot of land that they want to build their farms on. They very carefully select what kind of crops, what kind of seeds, their specialization. They are very, very smart, but at the same time, they have the patience to boot. Now, that is what most people strive to be, or even though it is very hard, consciousness-wise, right? But the patience pays off when the season comes for you to harvest, for you to reap what you sow. You have more food than you can take. You have so much food, it becomes surplus, which you then sell. So that's the third kind of business person. Now, the fourth kind of business person are the merchants. Now, the merchants are even smarter than the farmers. The merchants, they know that there is no way they could change the farmers, or that there's no way they could change the hunters or the trappers. So what do the merchants do? Well, they go to the cities, they go to where the rich folks are, they mingle around, they make connections. Okay, you want venison? Okay, oh, you want corn? Okay, great. What do you want? You want leather? Okay, great. And what these merchants do is that they go to the urban areas, they figure out what people want to buy, and then they go to the rural areas, and then they spoke to the farmers, they spoke to the trappers, they spoke to the hunters to get their supplies so that they can buy low, sell high in the city. And they don't bother try changing them, they just serve, okay? They serve the people in the rural areas and they serve the people in the urban areas. This way, everyone wins. And they just gotta trust that those people are gonna eventually wake up to the fact that whatever you're doing can change as well. They are minding their own business. And by doing so, they become wealthy, and they become very relaxed, very calm. They're not pissed off at why there's so many hunters, why there's so many traps. They're not pissed off, okay? So they're just doing their thing and they're profiting off of other people, but other people are also profiting off them. Because if there's no merchants, the hunters wouldn't know where to sell their stuff to. The trappers wouldn't know where to sell the stuff to. Likewise with the farmers. If you have reached this part of the video, comment down in the comment section below what type of business owner do you think you are. So, when you look at it this way, there is a certain sense of harmony in there. There is an ecosystem that is going on. There's an economy that is going on. And to me, that's how nature works. You know, everyone have their role. Even the hunters, even the trappers, even the farmers, even the merchants. And I think that the more conscious way of looking at life is that every one of us, we can just trust that other people can decide their best path for them. We just mind our own business. Yeah. Now, what I really want to also share, however, is that there is actually a fifth kind of business person. Now, the fifth kind of business person is something which is very hard. I mean, being a farmer is hard enough. Being a merchant is even harder. But being the final version is the hardest of it all. It is to be a gardener. And to be a gardener is, I can't even comprehend how it is like. I can say it theoretically, but I cannot honestly tell you that I have experienced it. Because I'm trying to be that, but it's very, very hard. So the gardener gardens. The gardener grows plants. Not so that the gardener can eat the plants, not because the gardener can benefit off the plants, but the gardener is just growing it for the simple satisfaction of looking at the fruits of his labor, at the beauty in the nature of things, and just appreciate. There is no other ulterior motive. In real life, how that is going to look like is mentors, people who are just grooming people, who are just nurturing others for no reason, no benefit to them whatsoever. That would be a very utopian kind of mentality. How I don't have this mentality, unfortunately. Currently, I'm hovering between farmer and merchant all the time. It's very hard, okay? But I thought that that's a nice goal to strive for. So I think that it is not very productive to be talking about whether someone should or shouldn't be doing something. But all I need to know is, what do I want to do? What shall I focus on? What is my commitment? Where else can I be more honest? Where else can I be more transparent? Where else can I serve more powerfully? Where else can I impact better? Where else can I help other people? Where else can I trust that other people know what they need? And where else can I expand myself to be more inclusive instead of more exclusive? So I think those are very important questions to ask. But that will be a video for another day. For now, the 5 different kinds, 4 now become 5 different kinds of business owners: hunter, trapper, farmer, merchant, and gardener. There is a better way of getting clients, and it is a way that I have spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of my own personal experience to learn and develop. It is called the Get Clients Without Selling method. It is meant for purpose-driven, heart-centered, impact-centric entrepreneurs who wants to create more impact in this world. And if you want to know more about the program, go ahead, check out the link in the description below. It is absolutely amazing. I have clients who are now being chased by their prospects to have conversations, enrollment conversations with them. I've seen people who go from having to find people, having to find clients, going around DMing people and driving for hours to go to site, to now being able to be that attractive brand that everybody is going for. Everybody is saving money to pay for. So if you want to become that brand that is able to get clients without selling, here is an opportunity for you. Click the link below in the description, how to get clients without selling. There is a webinar a free training that you can join, or if you want to apply to work with me directly, there is also a link for that as well. Everything is down in the description below.